Hi everyone, okay, we are going to do a quick walkthrough of some challenge missions. I don't normally do this, but these missions, they're unique. They have whisperers. Whisperers are a unique challenge. They can be a huge problem, or they can actually work to your benefit, and I'm going to show you how. So we're going to dive in. I just came proper on this mission, just misclicked, but I kind of wanted to change the loadout anyway. We're going to have some fun. Alpha is going to be our leader. That's purely because she was the leader of the Whisperers. I think it'd be amusing to, have her taking out Whisperers. Let's chuck Glenn in there. We're at a fairly low level, so it doesn't matter who we've got. I've already recorded this video once. The sound was all messed up. I had some brilliant examples of tactics we can use. But of course, the video didn't work. Alright, so we're going to go through it again. So, it doesn't say anything on here. Reach the exit, behind bags, special enemies. So you don't always know if you're going to get Whisperers on a map. Sometimes you just have to dive in and they take you by surprise. There's not much you can do about that. But when you know that you're on missions that have Whisperers, like for example, you've been through all of the challenges and you're like, oh right, that's the theme for this, we know there's Whisperers, there's ways and means of taking them out. This is one of those methods in action. We are staying at pretty much extreme range, picking off targets closest to us, hoping that that is what will happen. Now, if you get too close to a Whisperer, they can reveal themselves. If you attack a Whisperer, they will reveal themselves. And look at the positioning here on the screen. We're all the way over here on the left. The Whisperer is there in the middle. Look at all of these walkers. The AI for the human characters in this game almost always tends to go for the closest target. So when you know that there are Whisperers, be sure to have at least one, I recommend two decent ranged characters, because if you reveal a Whisperer and they are closer to a bunch of walkers, they're going to attack the walkers and the walkers are going to attack them back, and then you don't have to do anything. You're letting your opponents fight each other, which, I mean, is just the best way. And here's another thing. What are these guys doing? They're eating the corpse. So that is a way to turn Whisperers into a huge bonus for you. They might seem like nothing but a problem, but you can use them to distract the walkers and vice versa. And it's so rewarding. It just feels great when you do that. So engage at range. Make sure that if you reveal a Whisperer, they are going to get swamped by walkers, because as soon as they've been revealed, they're no longer best buddies with the undead. Those undead cannibals will just charge at them and you can easily get them swamped. I don't think there's any sort of standard logic to where the Whisperers appear, but they will always start on the map. So the walkers that come through as the turns progress, based on sort of threat, or who just sort of come in from the sides on a mission like this, they aren't going to be Whisperers. They just aren't. That's just not how it works. Now I want to clear these, and I'm just thinking before I shoot. I'm just thinking, right? What's closer, me or the other walkers? Perfect example. Look at that. So there we go. There's the Whisperer. He ain't a threat to us. He's too busy fighting for his life. And let's just shoot him in the back, shall we? Not very heroic, I know, but it's the apocalypse, baby. Okay. Again, we can see that his former allies are just chowing down on him. Again, it means that he's not a threat. Okay. So, made a slight mistake there, but let's see, who's going to go for? He's going to go for me. Alright, okay, so that's maybe a good example of how not to do it. I ignored my own advice. I should have... I should not have made my melee character be the last one to attack. I should have made it so that my other guys could dive in just in case there was a whisperer there. So there's a very good example of how not to do it. I screwed up, you know, but maybe if I screw up, you won't. Let's have a rematch and let's see if we can put some better tactics in this time. And the way that I think about it is odds as well. So if I've already, you know, maybe used a critical attack with a shooter, bam, got down a walker, used my standard attack, bam, got another one, maybe got a couple with the shotgun, and I still haven't revealed a whisperer, there's probably not too many targets left, so there's a very high probability that whatever is left will be a whisperer. Let's do this. Great. Now I did that because he is adjacent to a walker, which means, well, that's what he's going to wind up fighting. He's going to be distracted. There we go again. I can kind of just leave him to it, especially since he's a bruiser. He's not going to be causing a ton of damage. I would rather know... Okay, now I'm going to do something here which might seem strange. I don't want Alpha overwatching, just in case there's a whisperer there. We're going to go for a big reveal here. Are any of you? Yes. Now the reason that I did that is because Rick still has 2 attacks. Not a problem. And again, we can see the walkers chowing down them. Now I wonder what is going on over here. Okay, how you doing over there, pal? Hey, not bad. Let's see if we can make things much worse for you. Great. And again, things like stunning weapons, useful as soon as the whisperer has been revealed. They're human, so you can stun them, you can immobilize them, you know, all of those kinds of things that don't necessarily work on all the walkers. So I recommend engaging from range. Think about, well, what if when I shoot this walker it turns out to be a whisperer? How close are they to me? How close are they to walkers? Are they going to get distracted? Are they going to go for me? Those are the kinds of things that you want to think. And you can turn them to your advantage because, of course, as soon as they have died, it's almost like you've thrown a flare out of your tool bag. All the walkers around them are going to get distracted by eating the corpse. Charming. But that is how you use them to your advantage. And if you have any other questions, please do ask in the comments. But the takeaway is, whisperer missions, with the right tactics, they can actually be easier than these kinds of missions where there are no whisperers. Thanks for watching.